Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure for me to be given a chance to deliver a speech in English Competition English Festival 2020 held by English Education Department at Unikat Majaya. My name is Melania Safira, a third-year student of English Literature at Universitas Indonesia. For over a half year, the world has been struggling with a pandemic disease called COVID-19. The virus affects the world in many aspects, socially, economically, and politically. It seems like nobody is immune enough to get rid of the consequences. Especially on the beginning of March, the virus was confirmed to be found in Indonesia, specifically in Depok. It indeed shocked everyone, including me, who lived in Depok at that time. Our life seems overturned. We have to stay and even work at home. In this kind of situation, do we realize that we are not only coping with this pandemic? Let's see the data. According to Kompas.id, the patients of dengue fever in the third week of June 2020 reached 68,000. Such a big number, right? This data outnumber the positive cases of COVID-19 in the beginning of July. So based on the data, yes, we are not only battling with COVID-19, but also dengue fever, which is an endemic disease in Indonesia. Why is it called endemic? Because it appears constantly in our country. According to Dr. Siti Nadia Tarmizi, the cases of dengue fever increase approximately around 100 until 500 cases per day. Regions or areas with high case of dengue fever surprisingly have high case of COVID-19 too. And the first thing we can do is to be aware of the symptoms. The symptoms of dengue fever would be having a severe headache, pain in the muscle, loss of appetite, fatigue, and many more. As soon as we can detect the symptoms, the better it would be, because in severe conditions, dengue fever can even lead to death. Multiple factors contributing to dengue fever. It could be the climate, the immunity of the people, and the population of the mosquito Aedes aegypti. But we won't talk about this further. Let's see the correlation between dengue fever and our current situation. Since March, public places in Indonesia like shopping centers, schools, offices, worship places were all closed due to the condition. Empty places are the best place for mosquito to spread, right? Especially during this month, in this new normal, those places are open to public again. Can we imagine how it would affect the people if this is not handled seriously? That's why it's important to do prevention, because dengue fever could be life-threatening. As community, we can work together, we can cooperate, whether with our family or neighbors, to clean the environment around our house by using insecticide and fogging. Moreover, it's important to clean the water in the waterways and to change the water in the shelter regularly. And what are the small actions can be done as personal? We can accustom ourselves to wear the clothes that cover our arms and legs that covers our body to minimize the chance of getting bitten. We can use anti-mosquito lotion when we go outside the house. And we can use anti-mosquito net in our bedroom. By doing these small actions, we have contributed in saving our lives and also others. I believe that during this pandemic, some of us might be having a hard time. We have to think of how to get things done in this unusual situation. We also have to adapt with new normal, especially for students. They used to study in the classroom, meeting their teachers, playing with their friends, but now they have to study at home. And for office workers, they used to have meetings in the office, meeting their clients and many more, but now they have to work from home. I believe it's complicated. We have to figure things out. However, it's crucial to pay attention to our health. If we are healthy, we are not the one who get the benefits, but also our brothers and sisters around us. Yet, if we get sick, we are not only the one who suffers, but also those people who love us, because we are connected with each other. So last but not least, let's stay healthy, let's save our country. That's all from me. Thank you.